Jacques-Émile Blanche's talents as a painter of still life, portraits, landscapes, beach scenes, and the occasional incident from everyday life earned him considerable wealth and a prominent place in the art world of his day. His friends and social acquaintances ranged from the avant-garde to the upper bourgeoisie, and he moved with ease from one group to the other. His many portraits are evidence of the range of his connections and the broad recognition of his talent, with a wide circle of friends including contemporary artists, composers, dancers and writers, notably Marcel Proust, André Gide and Colette, and the exquisite Olga Caracciolo, later wife of the noted photographer Baron de Meyer, here shown in a painting and a pastel. The subject of these three paintings, of a beautiful young woman named Desirée Manfredi, a Byronic pseudonym of her mother's invention, was one of Blanche's favourite models. She began sitting for the painter as an enigmatic young girl, but continued until a mysterious young woman. In this latter work, she is already in advance of contemporary fashion, in a dress showing her slim figure lounging across the arm of a chair. Blanche painted her some 36 times between 1897 and 1904. Lucie Esnault, the daughter of the local locksmith, was the subject of more than 40 paintings, pastels and drawings done between 1888 and 1900. We first see her here aged about 8 years old, like two of the paintings of Desirée, reflected in a mirror, solemn and serious. Or, having abandoned her geography studies, perhaps keen to escape her role as artist model. In the later work, from 1900, she seems to want to avoid the viewer's gaze while studiously reading, again perhaps the reluctant model. The third of his favourite young models was Wanda Zielinska, known as La Pouponne, the subject of some 16 paintings and drawings between 1889 and 1896, and here portrayed in a splendid hat. While his art could not be described as progressive, he was nonetheless an open-minded supporter of new talent and a critic of moribund academicism. His own origins were respectable and bourgeois. He'd studied with Gervex and spent time in the more advanced studios of Manet and Degas. His early portraits recall the contemporary style of Tissot and Sargent, although his later paintings owed more to his early 20th century French contemporaries than these artists. Blanche has been the subject of a number of monographic exhibitions in France and in London before the Second World War, while Jane Roberts has devoted years of study to producing jointly with Muriel Moline a complete catalogue raisonné online.